doing these Coach Myths watch parties. I know you love my stream. I know you watch regularly, okay? So I know. But you could also have the little notification thing, dude. It's pretty sick.
They have a much smaller pool to draw from. So we'll see. Early on, you can hear it from Shanks. He's going to get the turret. So Hayes, this is a little bit of utility, but oh wow!
I know you watch regularly.
To put Shanks on 7 HP.
Unbelievable shots there as well. Not exactly the start that I'm sure Rise wants. These pistol rounds, obviously, so influential.
And listen, if you don't watch regularly, I don't know why you're not, because I have a lot to offer. You want to know what I have to offer?
But a single snowflake, and it's 1 round per snowflake is how I would describe it. Rise holding onto this B site now, as that's where TSM's focus is at. And Leviathan will spray, connects. On to Neptune, down he goes. So TSM have that opening pick. Can they do much with it?
Listening?
Capitalize, bang, spike, and
now look.
But there's not enough coverage.
Oh, no!
Hits it with 2 big kills. Hazed and bang can't contend. Wardell gets out of dodge as quickly as he can.
Fuck.
That poor coverage by TSM.
Come on, we gotta get in there, guys.
To walk right
Come
in
on.
And take full advantage of it. The negligence could potentially hurt them, and now they'll have to retrieve the spike in the middle of the B site. The Lion's dead, if you want to call it that. Rise have the control that they want. Shanks can't hit his shots, though. That's an unfortunate story for him so far. The blinds come in, trading out from both teams. Now a big kill. Leviathan, one of his own.
No.
Superman gets 4 kills. He'll need to find the 5th in Leviathan. Spike in hand. He can't plant. He
no.
knows he's past the point of no return. An
Shit,
ace to
that's
start
sad.
the second half for Superman, and Rise take the lead.
Oh yeah, what I have to offer is like, look, you know, think about this, right?
What play from Superman?
Wouldn't you rather get in on the next Shroud of Twitch now instead of later?
That is just impressive. He barely made that work. If it hadn't been a headshot, that second kill wouldn't have even
I would.
And then he manages to kite these engagements perfectly.
I would get in early while the stonk is low.
The perfect refrag position. So impressive and great teamwork from the rest of Rise to engage with Superman, allowing for that to happen.
Oh no.
Well, they've now got the big advantage.
But what if I told you that when you subscribe to my stream, you're supporting
downtown manages to connect.
I don't know. This joke is kind of weird. I don't know if it's gonna land or not. I kind of don't like saying it, but it's kind of funny, but it also is kind of not funny. But now I just ruined it, so it's not even worth saying anymore.
Owl Drone will scout them out. It won't get farther than Hayes, though, and doesn't give away the position of the other 3 members of TSM who originally wanted C. And they want it again. They can taste it.
Say it.
Eric's still got that artillery, and 50 bullets will mow them all down. He's blind, and he'll spray away.
Don't you guys want to be an ally? When you subscribe to my stream, you're supporting local black businesses. Just saying. I'm a business.
8 kills for Superman in this second
half. Oh, you don't want to sub and support my channel? Well, it's kind of weird. What are you trying to say, chat?
2 pistol rounds.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit too fixated on Derek at the corner. Obviously, though, it's what you expect. TSM shouldn't have taken that one. At least they do manage to get Derek on the floor.
I'm a business.
Buy again into this round, and TSM have the economy. They are in a position now to actually finally go toe-to-toe with Rise. Take a look also. I'm
like the BET of Twitch.
Rise, so slight disadvantage, but
you're saying you don't like BET? You're saying you don't like Tyler Perry?
Now the spray here.
That's kind of weird.
The wall, not going to connect very much. It does a little damage, but not enough to be that substantial. The early peeking here into B is actually very aggressive for TSM. They're taking a lot of risks.
And there's Shanks from above. He finally hits his marks. Down goes Hayes. TSM really struggling.
All right,
now.
Here we go.
Well, they're kitted out as well as they could be. Rise,
you can wallbang that? You can't actually wallbang. That shit don't hit, right?
And Derek will put every single bullet of that Ares to good use. He's got 11 bullets left. That's about it. And has it worked to slow down TSM? I would say so.
I've convinced
once again
have a bunch of people spamming. If you don't sub, you're racist.
Neptune to capitalize. Wardell falls. TSM are just running head first into every bit of danger.
Okay, I'm done. Yo, move on, chat. Yo, chat, move on.
Particularly effective. A 5v3 for Rise. Is there still time left to turn this one around? Neptune gets quite aggressive.
No!
Aggressive. Shanks though on the flank, managing to punish TSM, and it's
come on, Levi.
1v5.
Guys, what are we doing, man? What are we doing?
But surely they'll still walk away with the round, as it's Superman, the man of the hour, to stop it. And
what is happening?
The first 3 rounds of the second half.
That's especially crippling because you just saw Rise. They were able to upgrade all of their SMGs into rifles in the span of 1 round without spending sent. So yeah, they'll have to buy one. Shanks, as you can see, will have to buy one. That's it. Other than that, they've got so
Imagine
much
not supporting black business. That's crazy.
And
Couldn't be
let's
me.
talk about that too, because
anyways,
why is the spike on the initial entry? Why are they going with the fries?
could we do anything on this pistol round?
Just not there.
We have better eco rounds than our actual gun rounds, so I actually have faith this round.
I mean, the guiding light,
I
sure,
believe.
that's not enough. Rise was ready on that B site, and TSM were not, and it really showed.
Still a timeout available for TSM. We saw how much they were able to turn it around and at least stop the bleeding in that very first map when they took their second timeout. One per half, as we like to remind people here. But they might need it, and they might need it in a hurry. Neptune could have walked away with a number of kills, but instead he realized that there's just too many eyes trained on him. He has to backpedal as quickly as he can. Come on! Insurance policy not too far off in the back of the A side.
All right, coach is fucking back in business, bitch.
As well. So three
Watch
players
out
from Rise, all within the same proximity.
We hitting this shit or what?
I guessed correctly because TSM have their focus on that particular area. Neptune and poised in on the fun. Neptune will wrap around, taking advantage of these blocks.
Come on, Hayes.
He's looking for a
Levy.
classic out, and he manages to outdo a Leviathan. Rise are just steamrolling TSM.
That's okay.
Consecutive rounds in a row, and they are marching their way towards a third map.
Wow, this is getting really tricky for TSM, Parker. And Neptune, a big part of that.
All right, come on.
Hold there on A was
Let's think about this strategically, professionally.
His pacing. I mean, obviously his aim, right? But his pacing, his positioning, his awareness of where he can and cannot be.
Have guns on the board.
Cautious, and yet,
we need this round right here. This is a vital round, an important round.
Seemingly,
if we lose this round, we will not have another opportunity to get back into this fucking game. It is dwindling.
How do you not go 0-4 with your showstoppers? Well, I would simply play another agent. In this case, Superman has been the real story of this second half, just racking it up. That's his 10th kill thus far, at minimum. Admittedly, hard to keep track when he's just slaughtering everybody in the server at the moment. It gives Rise yet another substantial advantage, and Wardell has not been able to find the presence that he needs on these entries. Unfortunately, ending most of the time on the opposite side of where you want to be.
Yeah. TSM with no answer to that early death either just yet. You can see there's a heavy stack on CB here for Rise, so if TSM try to commit to one of those,
ain't over.
Yeah, rock
we're still in the round.
Really. They're doing that because they can rely on Poise to hold a solo as the Cypher, and if not, they'll retake. It's fine. They've got the man advantage.
See, maybe C is clear. Who knows? Some struggles there as the dog can't quite get up the stairs.
Come on.
She's got bad hips.
Come on.
Well, she'll make it work, I guess, technically, but
they got it. The Trailblazers got off. They got the intel on the window, and they were able to scout out where exactly Rise is. So TSM, they think they've got a clear line of sight right on in, but no, not like this. Poised from above that crow's nest, overlooking the site. Down one goes. It will be a retake, though. Damage done from the shock.
Woo!
Rose is there, catches one.
Hello!
Not able to do much from sewers, so TSM trying to
what it is.
Scramble from Rise will come.
What's
from
good?
Spawn.
What's up? No fucking
nice
shot.
And this is really Neptune's and just Superman taking advantage. But Sabrosa, he's in the office and he's just checking everybody out. All of TSM are down for the count as Sabrosa's last to fall. Rise unbeaten.
How the hell?
In this second half, they are 2 rounds away from sending us to Breeze.
Oh, they are really walking away with this one, Parker.
Okay.
Oh boy, it's not quite
Want to take us to Breeze, huh?
TSM obviously at any point can recover. We saw them do it the last half.
Time out.
We don't know that it's
Let's talk.
Gonna happen. We just know it could. We'll take another tactical timeout. They are 4 for 4 on these tactical timeouts so far. They just continue to take them,
guys.
And
the fuck is going on, huh?
I mean, at this point, it's
look at the book.
No return, really. You've got to recover.
I wrote down in here, right? I wrote down in here.
Play.
Wardell.
Phoenix, just wow. And I was talking
fucking shoot them in the head, and we'll win the game.
To that retake
next page, Sabrosa.
They have the Cosmic Divide. And Rise, we're getting the initial picks
keep on fucking them
on that entry,
and we will win.
TSM.
Next page,
so punishing TSM for trying to push in. And
be a supportive god
to retake should they need it.
And be the fucking sea monster you need to be, and we'll win the game. Neptune, so who's not doing their fucking job, huh?
Perfect answer for every problem.
Who?
TSM right now have the upper hand in terms of their ultimates, Bang and Wardell, but
fix it right now.
Having it, and that would be the entire team with their ults on the board. A little bit different now for Rise, but they've expended them sufficiently. not allowing TSM to capitalize on any of those rounds. You still have the knives and the divide as well, as was talked about. So for Rise, well, full buy.
Okay.
Not entirely a full buy. 2 Bulldogs on the board for TSM. Still can do tons of damage with that.
Tying it up.
Sorry, what
yeah,
did you say?
I said and half shields. It's tricky for TSM because they've got 4 players right now who can't full buy up on that shield, so it's all over the place, Parker, for the economy.
And yet TSM has prevailed in eco rounds twice before.
Okay.
Make something work with this.
Okay.
A lockdown coming in from TSM, but they
Get
lose
this
more
fucker
down.
out of here!
The opening death for the team, not exactly what you need. Leviathan falls next. Rise looking to push on to map point. And will back away. And there goes the Killjoy. The detainment doesn't work. Nobody caught in it. Spike goes down though. So Rise will need to retake. They have the numbers advantage, and they're all going to go from the same area. Sabrosa's just a couple seconds off of the beat. Derek is there. Sabrosa falls. Hayes takes one down. That's Derek, but they swing appropriately. Bang will need to collect, but he can't do anything. They might be stuck on the gravity well, but it doesn't really matter because there's still so many of them left. Rise shut the door on a TSM comeback after the spike goes down, and they move to map point.
Parker, that's especially painful for TSM and their fans because it was such a well-calculated round from TSM. Their control was impeccable. Their use of the lockdown, impeccable. Their utility post-plant, same. It's just everything's coming together for TSM, except Rise are so definitively taking these engagements because they're coming at them as a team, almost a blob of Rise players entering out from Defender Spawn Connector to C, and everything just goes their way. Despite losing a body or two, Rise could not be stopped on that retake. And once again, also, it's the story of those early punishments on the entry. Yes, TSM are going to play control, but it costs so much manpower.
Oh no, Sabros is the first one down. Derek will try to stop them as he uses his ultimate, and Rise still have 2 in their back pocket. There's a neural theft from Poise that can lock down the remaining players' locations at their physical being from the lockdown of the Killjoy. Leviathan will now expend his to try to do some work. The Hunter's Fury looking for targets, and it seems like he's picked a couple good areas. No casualties. TSM right now on the ropes. They have yet to win a single round.
You know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying. I say it'll work out here, and I know that it's not. You know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying to see if it'll work out here, and I know that
that's what you're going to be cheering for. The divide goes out. That's Superman to expend that. He's been great with his weaponry. Utility will need to be equally as good. And there you go. He and Neptune's just putting in good work. He's got the pistol out now, the classic, but he's completely blind. Leviathan takes his turn on that one. Poised spraying on through. It's all on the shoulders of Leviathan, one of the youngest members of TSM, and he's got a lot of work to be done that he will have to wait to do. Rise sealed the deal on this map. Haven goes in the books. 13-6 for Rise.